It is a Friday night, my friends, and the creature keeper has arrived. Your friend, your friendly neighborhood keeper of all things creatures. Welcome, welcome yet again to a Friday night. It is the weekend. We can all party now. Most of you probably don't have school this weekend, so you get to party because of that, for sure. But even more, you get to party with animals and me. And what could be better than that? Seriously. What could be better? There is now over 900 figures in the hollow. They're all in here. Crazy. Over 900. I did not plan that. But I am so glad, so happy that it's worked out the way that it has. So, we'll give everybody a couple minutes, as always, to get on before we really begin. I might be moving a few figures around, but feel free to talk. Feel free to ask questions, because I will definitely be around, just moving things. Getting ready for tonight. Over 900 animal figures. Hey, how you doing? Creepcraft. How are you, my friend? How are we doing? How are we doing? Hey, Mr. Bacon. How's it going? For those of you who are new, as always, I am the creature keeper. I collect animal toys. Dragon toys, unicorns, all that. I've been doing this for 2.5 years, and I do this for kids. This is only a few, mate. This is only a few. Like I said, there's 900 in here. Over 900 now. Gonna be expecting another new one, I believe, on Sunday. So, I don't do a whole lot of anime, but I do have a Godzilla-esque figure character. Oh no! Well, you get some rest. That's why you're here, so I can keep you company, right? Oh, a bad day. Yeah, I've had those. But that is, again, that's why you're here, joining me, joining all the creatures, all 900 of them. I've got gorillas, I've got elephants, I've got dragons, I've got How to Train Your Dragon, I've got Harry Potter, I've got sea animals. Good grief. I've got unicorns, polar bears, shadowy creatures. What else do you want to know? Yeah, like I said, mate, this is a good place to be if you're not feeling good, because I will keep you company. Keep you company and talk about animals, talk about toys, talk about collecting. That's what we do here. Talk about stories, storytelling. I am a definite storyteller, have been most of my life. And I'm a guy in my mid 30s, and I'm still collecting toys. Pandas? Oh, I love pandas. I've got a whole bunch of panda figures right over there. I'm looking right at them. Yeah, let me know if you want to, if there's any kind of animal, dragon, figure you guys want to see, shout it out. I've got Schleich, I've got Safari, I've got Mojo, Pablo, Toy Mini, uh, good gravy, Eovish, Zippy Tots. Yeah, they can be. They can be. Yeah. You know, the crazy thing about pandas, they're a lot stronger than they look. You know, granted, you look at a panda, right, and they're like completely chill, completely chill, until you go up to one of them, and you're like, okay, these are actually way bigger than I thought. You know, up close. Um, so I agree. They can be. Yes, and this week was kind of crazy. I didn't have time to get everything ready down there, um, and I just completely forgot. Yeah, I was gonna do a basement. I was gonna do this in the basement with all the Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars that I have, and I just, yeah. Well, thank you, thank you. Yeah, always good to have more subscribers. But yeah, definitely Monday, if I can remember to get things ready, and I will definitely do a Star Wars figure uh, stream as well because I've got so many downstairs. Um, Dude, that logo was oh my goodness. What was it? I was about to go to bed. I think you sent it to me the night after my last live stream, and I was about to go to bed, and I saw that I had a YouTube notification, and I opened it, and I saw that, and my jaw just dropped to the floor. Like I was standing right in front of my bed, about to get in, and I was like, "That's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life." uh, so that logo, mate. Oh, that logo was so cool. Thank you for that. Um, I'm definitely gonna use that. I'm definitely going to use that. I don't know how yet, but I'm definitely gonna use it. Isabella, how are you doing? Dogs? Yep, I got probably 50 dogs up there. All different kinds too. All different kinds. I've got Dalmatians. I've got sheepdogs. I've got golden retrievers. I've got Great Danes. I've got uh, beagles. I've got what else do you want to know? Man's best friend. That's right. That depends on the horror game. Depends on the horror. Yeah, it depends. I do like some scary stuff. I'm not like a big horror guy, but I do. I mean, I've got scary figures in here. I do. I've got black shadowy dragons. I've got shadowy wolves. I've got a ghost that glows in the dark. Um, I got some pretty wicked figures in here, so I do like some scary stuff, but I'm not like a horror genre fan. Grannies, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Although again, I'm not a horror guy, so of course I haven't heard of that. But how you doing, Isabella? I think I saw your name on there. Yeah, how you doing? Nah. Well, when you are sick, having a lot of drinks is not a bad thing. I understand. Completely understand that. Yep. Yeah. Let's show off some animals, shall we? Let's show off some figures here. Who loves dragons? Or should I say, who doesn't love dragons? If you don't love dragons, we need to have a serious talk. A serious talk here. When are you gonna live? I will be live Monday. I'm always live on Mondays. I try to always be live on Fridays. The last couple Fridays have been busy, but yeah, Mondays and Fridays, always at 7. Always at 7. Sorry, a thing just popped up on my phone. I was trying to figure out where that came from. Alright. Yeah, so I'm always live Mondays and Fridays. That based on a real life. It is a horror game that was based on. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Let me guess. The people that did the live stream got attacked by ghosts. I understand. If I say I don't like dragons. Oh boy. We need to have a serious talk here, Mr. Bacon. Yeah, because I've got like over 80 dragons in this room. And that's not, I'm not kidding about that. I've got 80 dragons in here. I'm new here. What are those figures? All right, mate. We got dogs. We got dogs up there. We got hippos right in the corner. We've got, probably can't see them. They're a little bit lower, but they're snakes and spiders up there. And this is Eldrador from Schleich. This is their fantasy world. These are stone on these 2 shelf spaces here. All the stone creatures. Down here are the jungle. And then we've got ice over there in the corner. We've got fire, lava, and we got shadow down here. Oh boy. Okay, we're getting a whole lot of comments here. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't miss anything here. Alright, yeah, so Beast 8427. That's what's over here. Up here we got 6 dragons, big dragons. We got all my big cats. All my big cats up here. I love animals. So there's over 900 now. This will be a surprise for Isabella, because the last time I was on, I was under 900, and now I'm over 900 figures altogether. But yeah, down here we got lions and lion cubs. We got more dragons up here. We got all the cryptids, so like werewolf, yeti, mothman, Bigfoot, Cerberus, all them. Down here we got all my farm animals, so all my cows, pigs, all that good stuff. And then some phoenixes and a whole bunch of other dragons and a hydra down there. So, let's see. I have 10,000. You have 10. Oh my goodness. Clutch block. You have 10,000 cat figures? Jiminy Cricket. Dude, if that's true, oh my goodness. I think you have the world record. Okay, just making sure here. I make edits. Hey, edits are good, mate. Edits are good. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any comments here. If you get, I think you do memberships, which is make money. Yeah. So here's the thing. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, and so, but the other thing that I need in order to start getting paid is I need 10 million with an M million views on all of my shorts within the last 3 months. And I'm at like 44,000 right now. So I've got a long way to go. But I am almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at, what, a 77 now, I believe? So, yeah. You got 10,000 for cats. Alright. You officially work at a cat complex or something. Or do you work in a city called Catville? Because that would make sense. I mean, That is my goal though, is to get to 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, I need 10 million views on all of my shorts in the last 3 months, and I'm a long way from that. So, but if things keep going the way they are, I should be at 1,000 subscribers before Christmas. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I probably look like a lot of people, including a cartoon character. Please feed them. Yes, feed all those cats. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cats. Can you imagine the grocery bill trying to get all the cat food? That's like $500,000 just for cat food. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. That is crazy. All right, I'm gonna show off a couple figures here. I'm gonna show off a couple figures here. And imagine the faces. Oh my goodness, yes. Well, imagine trying to name each of those cats. Oh my goodness. That would be fun. I love cats. I grew up having cats when I was younger. Unfortunately, my sister, a niece, and a nephew are pretty allergic to cats, so we haven't had one for a while. But here you got to do the YouTube. Yeah, oh my goodness. If I could live stream every day, I would. Oh my goodness. I would totally live stream every day. Tuesday nights are busy, Wednesday nights are out of the question. Thursday nights are busy. Saturdays, I could try to do Saturday evenings. Sunday evenings, maybe. They're gonna get busy here. So Mondays and Fridays are like the only nights I don't have anything. So. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, $5 million every year. That is not surprising at all. That is a lot of cats. Oh my goodness! Imagine all the meows, all the meows every single day. I can't even imagine that. Busy all weekend. Yes. So okay. Before I say anything else, so, hello, Uncle. Who is this? I cannot tell by the picture. Is that one of my nephews? One of my many nephews. I have a lot of nephews, so I would not be surprised. I have no idea. I am an uncle to a lot of kids. 20 of them, so would not surprise me at all. Alright, so, before I say anything else, something is happening tomorrow. Something very, very fun. Something that I have been wanting to happen for a very long time. So tomorrow morning, I am going to the local hobby store, and from 9:30 to 12:30 or 1, depending on depending on how late it goes. So from 9:30 to about 1 is a complete Eldrador from Schleich event. Now, what is Schleich? What is Eldrador? Well, if you don't know what Schleich is, oh boy. They're celebrating their 90th anniversary. Alright, their 90th anniversary. And they are the leading manufacturer of toy animal figures pretty much in the entire world. They're German. They're based in Germany. But this, let's see here. What am I looking for? Here we are. Okay, so what is Eldrador? Eldrador is the fantasy world, right? Eldrador is the fantasy world, and there's 5 different factions. There's 5 different factions. Yeah, chocolate's not good for dogs. I mean, some dogs maybe, but yeah, most dogs no. So there's an Eldrador event. There's 5 different factions. So again, stone, ice, jungle, lava, shadow, and yeah, that's 5. So tomorrow is an entire Eldrador battle event between all 5 factions. So whoever comes can bring a figure of their own. This is my Shadow Raptor, one of my absolute favorite figures in this room. This is the Shadow Raptor. Those spikes will turn you into a shadow creature if you touch them long enough. Yeah, chocolate's not good for dogs, mate. It's their it's like the worst thing you can give a dog. So, yeah. It's not good. That's not good. Hopefully your dog survives. Hopefully your dog survives. Well, maybe there's not a whole lot of chocolate in it. That would be good. I hope. Anyway, yep. This is the Eldrador Shadow Raptor, and I'm thinking about bringing this guy to the battle tomorrow. So, my thought is I'm going to line up the 5 figures that I'm thinking about bringing, and I can only bring one, so we're gonna do something kind of fun. Hey Wheels, how you doing? How is it going, my friend? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to line up the 5 figures that the top 5 that I want to bring. I can only bring one, so what I want you guys to do, just for fun, is decide for me which one I should bring. Because if I win the battle tomorrow, I have no idea what this is going to look like. I've never been to one of these before, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So, whatever the battle looks like, I could bring the Shadow Raptor and be against a whole bunch of ice creatures for all I know. So, no worries, mate. No worries. I'll be alive for goodness, probably another hour and a half maybe. So I'll be alive for a while. So, whoever wins the battle tomorrow wins the arena. The brand new Eldrador Arena that came out earlier this year. And the thing is big. It is massive. And that I would absolutely love to win that. So, I will line up these figures. The 5 that I'm thinking about bringing, and it'll be one from each faction. So the Raptor is from Shadow. All right. This guy for the lava. This guy for ice, and I think I know which one Isabella's gonna choose, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Oh, this guy. Alright. So those are the 5. Well, I'm gonna hold them up, because unfortunately, YouTube is not letting me do a poll at the moment. Yes, it's not letting me do a poll. But Hopefully. Hopefully. Uh-oh. My daycare. My daycare. Oh my goodness. My nieces had so much fun making that. Actually, yeah, it was two nieces. They were the only voices in that one. But the daycare video that was a blast. That was a blast. Did the stream leg? Uh-oh. I didn't do it. I'm completely innocent. I'm not an alien. Maybe. I could be. Who knows? Sometimes I just like to, Let's see. I'm gonna try something here real quick before I show these off. No. No, that's not it. I want to try something here. Bear with me here. Bear with me. No. Nope. Let's see. I don't even have a McDonald's near here. The closest McDonald's is like 2 miles away. Which is funny because I have like every single fast food restaurant you could ever want just down the street except for McDonald's. Are you still Breaking Bad? Never seen it, unfortunately. I know that may surprise people. I was going to, and this week got busy, and I completely forgot and didn't have time to get all the Hot Wheels ready downstairs because my great uncle passed away. So we were at the visitation yesterday. So we've kind of been dealing with that. But yeah, everybody's doing good. Regardless of that. So yeah, next Monday, hopefully, I'll be able to do a Hot Wheels and a Star Wars video. That'd be really cool. No, thanks, mate. Yeah, thanks, Dino Boy and Wheels. How's my shoulder? It's okay. It's alright right now. For those of you who don't know what Isabella's asking, thank you. He was a great guy. Great man. Oh my goodness. Just, yeah. he was about 83, 84. So, not incredibly young, but, he lived a good life. He was actually our favorite great uncle. So, yeah, he was a great man. But, yeah, so my shoulder. Oh, hey. Thanks. But yeah, my shoulder. So I hurt this shoulder about 15 years ago. And actually, it's been 16 years. Oh my goodness. And I had to quit Taekwondo because of it. And then, right before I quit, a friend had to jump over me to break a board. They needed an obstacle. Well, unfortunately, he fell straight down on my back. So that really got my shoulders pretty good throughout the years. It's been feeling better, right? It's been feeling better. But over the last week, it's woken up again. And it's not even in the shoulder. It's actually gone down the bicep. So it's hurting. It's feeling okay, but it's pretty tight. I'm trying not to move it too much right now. But this one that I had the torn muscle in, is actually doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. There's a little bit of pain in the bicep too, but I think this one's almost healed up. So thankfully, thankfully. Hey, Comps Sosa, sorry, Comps Sosa, how's it going? Am I a Sigma? That is a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a good question, though. It's a good question. Yeah, that is a good question. I need to look that up, actually. That's a good question. Alright, so I'm gonna show off the 5 Eldrador figures. I am a cool... Well, in that case, you just answered my question. I thought we were talking about, like, constellations, like Cancer or something like that. No, never mind. I'm gonna confuse myself here pretty soon if I think about that too long. Alright, so I'm gonna show off the 5 figures that I'm thinking about bringing tomorrow to battle with. And you guys get to choose one. Hey there, oh boy. Okay, I can do this. Bembajaw, Vaderdeen, Matey? I'm gonna say that. How is it going? Alright, so here's the 5 figures. Okay, now I want you guys to think about this because these are one figure from each faction. Alright, number 1 is the Lava Hyena. The Lava Hyena. And I would have done a actual, like, post. Oh my goodness, my brain just went blank. Wow. A post poll. I would have done that earlier, but I didn't even think about it for like an hour ago. But so this is choice 1. This is the Lava Hyena. He can run really fast. He can run through a lot of different figures. And that's not just me saying that. That is on the video game for the Switch. So Eldrador Shadowfall. Highly recommend it. Alright. This is choice number 2. This is the Ice Spider, which I do believe is Isabella's favorite. I've got 3 of them, so I mean, either way. So this is choice number 2. I thought you'd like that. The Ice Spider, choice number 2. Okay. He can run really, really fast. He leaves trails of ice where he goes. And I believe he also shoots, like, icy webs that freeze an opponent. Alright. Choice number 3. Sorry. The Granite Wolf. The Granite Wolf. One of my absolute favorites, because I love wolves. Wolves are my favorite animal. So, I've got 3 of these. So this is choice number 3, and these guys are actually healers, right? So these guys are actually healers, and so when they find a blue orb that's somewhere on the video game map, and they run into it, it heals them and then everybody else on their team, on his team. So these guys are super helpful healers, and they can run a long distance too. So that's the Granite Wolf with his beautiful translucent green emeralds on the back and those beautiful green eyes. Love those eyes. Oh, nice. Well, that's awesome. Inspired your brother back in 2024. Yeah, that's awesome. I've been doing it since 2023, so that works. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, keep keep on collecting. Let your brother know that. Yeah, it is so much fun. It is so much fun. You learn a lot about animals, alright? You really learn a lot about animals. I mean, there are animals I didn't know existed until I saw the figure. So there you go. Alright, this is choice number 4. This is the swamp monster. Or the swamp crocodile. He's got his poisonous yellow spikes on his back and on the tip of his tail. And these guys, when they get hit, so they'll chomp at whoever's next to them. But if they get hit, they retaliate by spinning around and hitting that same creature with their tail. And let me tell you, that hurts. Whew. I've been hit many times by these guys. They are big, they're fast, and they are a lot of fun. So this is the swamp monster. This is choice number 4. Oh man, you know, I'm one of the most chill, laid-back guys you're ever gonna meet. I am like the biggest kid at heart here, okay? I'm the biggest kid at heart. From last week, 15 subscribers. Whoa! Alright. Creekcraft, if you are on, teach me your ways, master. Alright, so that was choice 4, and then choice 5, I showed this guy off earlier. The Shadow Raptor. And these guys are super fast. They can shoot purple energy from their mouths a very long distance away. And yeah, they're gonna be yeah, I'm almost thinking about just going ahead and bringing this guy, but I want you guys to decide. So again, Lava Hyena, who can run fast, light things on fire, run through enemy creatures. Alright, we have a vote for the Shadow Raptor. And again, here's the Granite Wolf. Oh, we have one for Lava. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to be between... Oh, okay. We have one for the Swamp Monster. Okay. And again, we have the Ice Spider. Oh, we have 2 for the... 2 for the Shadow Raptor. Okay. Whichever one gets to 3. Alright, whichever one gets to 3 votes is the winner. I will take that one with me tomorrow. And I will definitely let you guys know if I win or not. Alright, so we've got 2 so far for the Shadow Raptor. Or the Temu Godzilla. You wanna play? I'll show you, clever! That is actually what his voice sounds like in the video game. I just wanted to play. Oh, you wanna play? I'll show you, clever! Yes, each creature in the video game of Eldrador Shadowfall actually has a voice actor behind it. It's pretty cool. Yes, so whichever creature gets 3 votes is the winner. And so far, we have 2 for the Shadow Raptor. And we have 1 for the Swamp Monster. I knew Isabella would go for the Ice Spider. So pretty much, I'm thinking Granite Wolf is out. Oh, that is a good question. Yes, the contest tomorrow. I have absolutely no idea. That's going to be the fun part, is finding out when I get there. So, I'm going to take Granite Wolf out, which is fine. So it's between these four. Let's see if I can move the camera down a little bit. I don't want to fall over. We have one for the Ice Spider. Can my cats join? Oh yeah. I'll just talk to the managers. Yeah, I'll just talk to the managers. Yeah. I have no idea. Probably not. That's a lot of cats to keep track of. No. You're good, mate. You're good. So these figures here, Springtrap. Sorry, I cannot read. Springtrap. These figures are from Schleich. This is their world, their fantasy world of Eldrador. There's 5 different factions, and they're all fighting each other to take control of Eldrador and to get their hands on the crystals. The big crystals that let you have all the power in Eldrador. So, let's see. Yeah, so there's Shadow, there's Jungle, there's Lava, there's Ice, and there's Stone. Those are the 5 factions of Eldrador. So that's what these figures are from. I've got about 100. I've got about 100 of these figures because they are probably my most favorite action figures right now. And that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot. Yeah, it is really cool that Schleich has been around for 90 years. Okay, that's a 9 and a 0. And they're coming out with so many new figures this year, and next year is shaping up to be amazing as well. So, you should make a long Cold Reef. I will have to look into that. Let's see here. Smash your figures together. Last one still with. That'd be tough. These figures are made so well you could throw them on cement and they would not break. They're made very well. So far we've got 2 for the Shadow Raptor. I believe we now have 2 for the Swamp Monster, which is awesome. We have 1 for the Lava Hyena, and I believe we still have 1 for the Ice Spider. So, whichever one you think I should take with me tomorrow. Like I say, I have no idea what it's gonna look like tomorrow, what the contest or the battle is going to consist of, so I'm hoping I get some ideas for a game of my own with these figures. That would be super cool. I think you'll most likely win with Raptor. Okay. I just released a song on my YouTube channel like a day ago. That's awesome. I sang bass in choir for 8 years. If you haven't noticed, I have a very deep voice. Okay? It's very deep. I can talk better with my deep voice than I can sing right now. My throat doesn't exactly like it when I sing deep, unfortunately. Ooh. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts and diddly-dee, all of them standing in a row. It's been 18 years since I was in choir, so... But whenever my 6 sisters and I get together, we always try to sing together. I have a very large family. There's 35 of us. So. And we're all singers. We all sing. Even the nieces and nephews. My nephew, who's 21, man. That kid has an amazing voice. Oh my goodness. Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy was a bear. Huggy Wuggy had no hair. That's probably not what you're thinking of, but I think the winner is going to be the Shadow Raptor, which is awesome. I am excited to own everybody with this guy tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I might lose in the first round if that's how it works. I have no idea. So, yep, Shadow Raptor. I think I think it might win. Although, you know what? You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm gonna bring two. I'm gonna bring two figures. Two Elder Door figures. And you know what? The Ice Spider is gonna be the other one. Oh, yeah. The Raptor is definitely gonna be number one here, but I'm gonna bring two just in case things aren't going well, and in case you can have more than one. I have no idea. So, Ice Spider and the Shadow Raptor are in. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have no idea what, you know. I think it's all free. But, oh, and here's the other thing. So if you guys have a, they're called flagship stores. So if you have a store near you or in your town or city that has a giant Schleich display, you can't miss it. You really can't. It'll usually have a giant statue of a tiger or a dinosaur or a zebra or a lion or something like that. So if you guys have one, I believe this event is actually happening at each of those stores around the US. So I've got two hobby stores here, one like a few miles away and then one a little bit south. So I'm actually going to both. Excuse me. Because the one south is having one tomorrow, and then the one here is having one next week. So, who knows? I might bring the Ice Spider next week and the Shadow Raptor tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah. What town do you live in? By the way, Texas is so big. It's the biggest state, obviously, besides Alaska. But oh my goodness, every town should have a store with Schleich figures in it. I make a vote right now. Whoever wants to create a Schleich store in every town, every city in America, join with me here. Oh no, they're in Europe. They are definitely in Europe too. They're based in Germany, but they also have a headquarters in South Carolina. It's either South or North Carolina, but it's one of those. But yeah, there's flagship stores all over the place. But they need one in Texas. They need one in Texas just for Isabella. But yeah, 900, over 900 figures in this room. It's just crazy, but it's so much fun. I tell you though, when my nieces and nephews walk in here next, they're gonna be so their jaws are going to drop. All 20 of them. All 20 of the nieces and nephews. Yes, I'm not making this up. I have 20. 20 nieces and nephews. I'm the youngest of 7. Very, very large family. And we're all getting together for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Both holidays. As far as I know, all 35 of us. So, that's gonna be crazy. But a lot of fun, too. A lot of videos are gonna get made by myself and my 4 youngest nieces, so. You know, if you had asked me 2.5 years ago, hey, do you think you'd ever be at 900 animal dragon figures? I probably would have laughed in your face. I really would have. I'd be like, no. That's hilarious. You are crazy. There is absolutely no way that I would have 900 figures 2.5 years ago. I would have burst out laughing. Uh, Beeville, Texas. No. Don't know that one. I've been through Texas a lot in my life. I've been through Texas many times. Noah Mark. Hey, Clutchbox's brother. Hey, how's it going, buddy? How is it going? Well, I'm glad to have inspired you for the last year. That's awesome. Hopefully I can inspire you for many years to come. For many years to come, because I may have 900. I am not done collecting, is the thing. I'm not done collecting. I'm going to the mall tomorrow to get... Oh, there you go. There you go. Love that. You know what? Any kind of action figure does not have to be animals. It could be Star Wars. It could be Hot Wheels, for crying out loud. It could be Hot Wheels. Whatever toy floats your guys' boat that'd be pretty awesome. That'd be awesome. I mean, everybody should at least own a dragon. I'm just saying, everybody should at least own one dragon in their life. This is the Cloud Dragon. This is from Safari Ltd. They're kind of the second biggest distributor of animal figures, especially in the US. They're actually based in Florida. Those wings are actually see-through, which is super cool. I would love to watch this guy get painted when they make it. And every figure in here is hand painted. That's the big thing. It's all hand painted. Yeah, I love this dragon. He is definitely in my top 12 favorite dragon figures that I have in here. And that's saying a lot because I have over 80. Over 80. Yes. Alright, did I miss anything here? An artist. Ooh, I like that. Dude, I'm practically a self-proclaimed voice actor, artist. So there you go. I can do a lot of different voices that I make up. I'm much better at that. And I collect figures, and I'm a musician. What doesn't this kid do? Oh my goodness. Next you're gonna tell me you've got, like... What are you gonna tell me next? You work with, tigers? I can draw a pretty sick stick figure. And a pretty awesome looking car. I can totally do that. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. But if you want really cool stick figures, I'm your guy. I love stick figures. Kind of been drawing those since I was a kid. Oh yeah, I can do all different voices. I thought if you want to hear any, I can do Scottish, or I can do a little bit of accent, mate. Oi, what do you think you're doing, eh? I should totally just have that line in the next video. What do you think? Oi, what do you think you're doing, mister? Well, it isn't got the time for you now, isn't it? I don't know if you guys have noticed this about British people, but they don't say R's. Okay, so let's say the word for, right, with the R at the end. They say four. You can almost hear the R, but it's more like faux. Or bar, they say bar. Let's go to the bar, or something like that, right? But like raptor, they'll say raptor, but if it's or r or they don't say the r's. So I'm actually training myself to do that when I do the British and Scottish voices, because I want to sound like one. I am Polish, and I am German, and I am also British. That's where I come from. So I'm also the 10th great grandson of King John of Poland. So there you go. Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, that makes me feel so much better. I'm not perfect. I'll say that, but I mean that is one of my more favorite voices to do. I am smack dab in the middle of the United States. You put a pin in the middle of the United States. That's where I'm at. So, never been to Europe. Never been to Europe. I would die a happy man if I got to go to Europe. England, Ireland, Scotland, France, Denmark. That'd be so cool. I hear it's beautiful over there. Oh yeah, one day, for sure. Oh show. Oh dear. Alright, for those I would suggest drinking a whole lot of water. Alright, a whole lot of water. And maybe find a pillow and a bed it will also be good. But I can also do the villain. Yes. Doing the villain is so much fun. Oh, yes. But that one also gets to my throat, too. So I don't do that one very often. No worries. You go get that head of yours looked at. Yes, we don't need any craziness happening here. Let's see. Do you guys want to hear a really amazing thing? Do you want to hear the most amazing thing you'll probably ever hear in your life? Let me know, cause this is gonna make your jaws drop. Trust me. Unless you are somebody like Isabella or somebody that's been here forever, you'll know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to hear the most amazing thing you've ever heard. Because this is not something that I would just come right out and be like, hey, guess what? No, I like asking if people... Alright, Isabella wants to hear it again, because she has had this. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, here we go. I sang bass in choir for 8 years, okay? Let me just remind you of that. I sang bass in choir for 8 years. Okay. This is one of my favorite character voices to do.
Oh, hello there. Pardon me, but I'm not entirely sure I'm in the right place. Could you, possibly, lend me some help? You see, I think I've lost something, but I'm not entirely sure where it is.
Did anybody's jaw just hit the floor? Because that was me. That was all me. I don't have any sisters or nieces that I'm miming here.
Yes, that was all me. I know, it's insane, really, but I mean, when you're a self-proclaimed voice actor, you can do a lot of different things.
I know, I know. It is crazy that I can talk like this.
And then talk like this. But, you know, I really don't know how I do it.
So if you guys, if any of you hear any girl voices, it's probably me. Okay, in any of my videos, it's probably me. Unless it's one like the Shadow Wolf Pauses Time or the Daycare, then those are my nieces. Those are my nieces doing their own voices. But for the most part, that's me. Like I said, I can do a lot of different voices.
What? What do you want? Hey, Polly, you want a cracker?
Oh, is that what's going on? Yeah, well, then let me show you just a few things that you may have missed. Yes.
There you go. Yep.
What? What do you want?
It was probably about, goodness, 3 or 4 months ago that I finally figured out how to do that voice, and a pirate. Okay, let me think. It's been a long time since I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. Let's see. It's also been a long time since I've heard a pirate. Oi, ahoy there, matey. What brings you to my ship? Aye? I hope you have a good reason for coming here. Aye, we are going to set sail. Yes, we're setting sail for an island that's full of treasure. Treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Aye, but there be things that you wouldn't want to know about. There be monsters, there be the Kraken. Beware the Kraken once it's released. There is no escaping it. There you go. There be no escaping the Kraken, mate. Ahoy there. I think I see another flag up on the horizon. Why, another pirate trying to take what we've rightfully stolen? Oi, there'll be some fights tonight. Ready the cannons. Hoist the mainsail. And let's send those dogs to Davy Jones's locker. Let's get ready to board our mateys. Let's get ready to take 'em down. Draw your swords, men. And let's fight for the treasure that is rightfully ours. There you go. That is definitely my best pirate voice that I've probably ever done. So congratulations, you are now in the company of the best pirate voice you've ever heard. At least from me. How long have we been? It's only been an hour and 4 minutes. Wow. We've got like another half an hour here, friends. Yes. And you know what's funny about doing accents? So, this is me talking like a regular human being, right? But I've been doing character voices for so long that it's actually become a part of me. Hey, there are times that I'll just start talking like this to just some random person, and I'll be like, oh great, I really am starting to sound like the Crocodile Hunter, and Anyone else from Scotland, Ireland? Hey, it just makes you a little homesick for Ireland, doesn't it? But yes, I will just randomly start talking like that and be like, oh, there it goes. But this is me talking like a normal human being right now. Right. Ned Flanders. I should probably know who that is. Can I do Ned Flanders? Who is Ned Flanders? I should probably know who that is. Once you tell me, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I know. Maybe, I don't know. No! No, I can't do anybody from The Simpsons. I have not watched that enough, unfortunately. No. The only ones I know of are Bart and, why can't I think of his name? Anyway. Yeah, I haven't watched that enough to know any voices really well. Let's see. This is one of the better character voices that I can actually do. Let's see. I gotta get my voice really, really deep here. No, that was not deep enough. No. Don't think I can get my voice deep enough. Sometimes I can do Patrick from SpongeBob. Sometimes I can do that. But I really have to have the right the right throat for that one. Let's see. I'll try to do Yoda. I can do a pretty good Yoda. But that one's got to be way higher than the villain, right? So here's the villain. And here... Oh, that sounded good. That surprised me.
Judge me by my size, do you? Do or do not. There is no try. Do or do not. There is no try. Judge me by my size.
Yep. Ah, man, come on, throat. Yeah. My best attempt right there. I don't do the Yoda one as much as I should. Because I don't know that doing a Yoda voice for this dragon would be what some would call a good idea. That might be a little too weird, really. See, I started talking in an accent again. Do you have a draw? Oh, a drawer. No, actually. The only figure that I have that one can consider broken is I have a Death Star gunner from Star Wars, and his legs move much easier than they should. Because I played with that thing for years. I still have it. I got it way back when I was probably 7 years old. That's been 30 years. Almost. So. I try. Yeah, I'm very protective. I'm very protective. I mean, if you want to talk about broken, hey, I probably broke my Lego skeletons constantly. But at least you can put those back together. Yeah, the only, I've heard a lot of people say that. The only problem with that is my nieces and nephews come in here quite a bit to play and to make stories and to make videos of their own. So, to have glass, especially if I'm not in here with them, so if I had glass cabinets, that would be difficult, especially the really, really high up ones, because my youngest niece and nephew are going to be 10 this year, so they're still little. They're still little kids. But I tell you, they are getting tall. They're getting tall fast. And I am not sure how I feel about that. Because they're going to be taller than me. and I'm not that tall. But I do have a secret place. A secret... a secret place with, my most favorite figures and my oldest figures, my two oldest figures, and probably my two most favorite that I will ever have are my two white tiger cubs. I got those when I was 3 years old. So that's been over 30 years from the zoo here. I've had those since I was 3. And I played with those every single day. Like, oh my goodness. I also have a tiger, an orange adult tiger that I got in that same pack. And I also have a leopard and a lion and a panda. But those two white tiger cubs, I could never sell those for $1 million. I never could. But those are in a secret safe place. From prying eyes and prying hands. Because my most favorite ones, I don't really let anybody else play with. But I mean, and the other problem is, if I wanted glass display cases, well, I don't have room. I don't have room. I've got a shelf here, I've got a shelf here, shelf, 2-tier table, dressers, wall shelves, a 2-tier table over there, another 2-drawer thing over there, and that's awful. I've actually, so I was saying this on Monday, but I just kind of want to reiterate this. I am going through a few, and I do mean a few, of my figures to give to the kids for Christmas this year. And really they're ones that I have 3 or 4 of that I didn't mean to get 3 or 4 of. And also ones that are not like my most favorites. I love every single figure in here, but I'm packed. Like, I don't have room for much more, so that's why I'm doing this. I've really only got like 20, and they're all in this bucket right here. I've only got maybe 20 figures, so you don't have to worry. I'm not giving away a lot. But I have 4 Yetis, so I'm gonna give one to the kids. I don't entirely need 4 Yetis, man. The Yeti's one of my favorite figures, but yeah, so, well, only a few, just a handful. The kids are gonna go crazy for Christmas this year, I tell you. It's gonna be fun. Especially since all 35 of us will be together. That's crazy. Starting to lose my voice. That happens right about now. Every live video I seem to lose my voice right about now. Take another drink. Water is the best. Really is. No, and that's the thing, Isabella. I mean, and I'm also kind of going through, like, what other figures are my most favorites that I would want to put in the secret place? It's over there. But you can't see it. What other figures would I want to put in there? I mean, I'm seeing a few that I would like to put in there, but at the same time, like, I want the kids to play with those. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow, though. I am excited for tomorrow. I have no idea what's going to happen. No idea what to expect. I'm either going to walk in there and they're going to have this giant area cleared out to have a giant battle zone. I don't know if there's gonna be dice or uh, if there's gonna be like a sign in, like, okay, this person's here, okay, you're up next to battle, and whoever wins in the end, I have no idea. But here's the cool part. I don't know if it's like the first 30 people. No, it's only like maybe 15 minutes away. It's not that far. It's really not. It's just the local hobby store. There you go. No, I don't blame you there, Isabel. I don't blame you. But yeah, I don't know if it's like the first 30 people that walk in tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to get there like 45 minutes early. I have a friend who's picking me up. Some of you know her, Bree by the Sea. She's been on a few times. We're pretty good friends. Not boyfriend girlfriend. We're just friends. Practically brother and sister. But so she's gonna pick me up, and if I can get there early enough, I will get a pack of trading cards with every single one of these Eldrador figures on each. So this guy will be on one, this guy will be on another. I don't know who else. I mean, maybe the Ice Spider. He's an older one, but maybe. That'd be really cool. But I've been dreaming of trading cards for these figures. I would love to make my own. But if I can get these tomorrow, I'd be pretty happy. And like I said, it's happening next week too, so who knows? Who knows? I might get another pack. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. See what. I don't think you have to pay anything. It's just. And I don't know if it's happening around the world. I think it's just in the U.S. But I'm in Nebraska, so there you go. I'm in Nebraska, right smack dab in the middle of the United States. So we've actually got 2 hobby stores here that are doing this, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There's one out in Lincoln, Nebraska, and then another one, which is the capital. Antique figures. Let me think here. The oldest figures that I have are from 1990, which is actually the year I was born, which is really cool because I love wolves. Wolves are my favorite animal. And I didn't get those till like 17 years ago. I'll go get those. They're right over there. But these are probably the oldest figures that I have. Ugh. These are from Safari Ltd. Safari Limited. They're based in Florida. But these are the oldest figures that I have from 35 years ago. So nothing like antique per se, but just definitely old, definitely not made anymore. These are not made anyway. And these are bigger. These are bigger figures than your normal, wolf. Here's the other one. Absolutely, I love these. Love these figures. This is usually the female because I don't know, it just looks like a female. The other one's always the male. But yeah, really well made. I love the fur. Exactly, yeah. And I have done my best to take care of these. Not just because they're the oldest, but I that's just what I do. um, and actually, I did find if you haven't seen my most recent picture post, I think it was just last night that I put it on, but I found this guy at a thrift store yesterday for $1.20. He's from 1993, and this is like everybody's always asking me, "Hey, do you have any Godzilla figures?" And I always say no. But this is King Ghidorah from Godzilla, the first Godzilla character that I have in packaging for $1.20 and in beautiful condition. Absolutely fantastic condition. Just, oh my goodness, I cannot even describe to you the condition that this thing is in. It's just perfect. For being 30 years old and at a thrift store, my goodness. Exactly. Like, and this is a thrift store that is how do I explain this? This is not your normal like Goodwill, right? This is not Goodwill. This is a thrift store that. So, I think it's Monday. Yeah, Monday. Everything's like $5, and then Fridays, everything is 60 cents. So, yesterday when I went, that was $1.20. I was surprised. Because actually I was headed out the door. My mom and sister were right behind me, and my sister said, "Hey, look at this bin. We haven't looked through this one." And it was the first thing I saw. I was like, "Oh my goodness, are you serious?" Like, wow. And I looked at my sister. "This is $1.20, right?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, I'm taking it." I'm surprised nobody else has. And as far as I know, I mean, nothing's missing. Yeah, I think it's all there. I don't see anything broken off or anything like that. I mean, it's got 3 heads. The 3 heads are all there. So, yeah, I'm very surprised to find that. But you never know. You never know what you're going to find at a thrift store, of all places. The zoo here, they have a ton of Safari Ltd animals. The hobby stores have a lot of Schleich and a few Safari fantasy figures, but Schleich they just got tons of them. My favorite figure that I have are probably all of my orange tigers. Like, seriously, all of my orange tigers are probably my most favorite figures that I have. Besides the 2 white tiger cubs. I've had those forever. But those tigers are all from Schleich. So, yeah, I highly recommend checking out Schleich's website or Safari's website or Toy Many's website, because these guys are just rocking it with animal figures right now, and fantasy too, But. So, my stomach is growling again, and I know my mom just made a whole beautiful dinner down there, so I should probably get going here pretty soon, because I gotta. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I looked it up last night. I think I saw one on eBay for like 20, so I think I'm gonna keep that. I think I'm gonna keep that. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to sell it for $30. Yeah, no, I know it hasn't been quite an hour and a half yet, but I should probably get going because I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Gotta get up early, earlier than usual. I am on next Monday. Yep, I'll be live Monday at 7. Mondays are usually the easiest days for me to be on, uh, just because I don't have anything else on Mondays. Fridays, you never know. With my family, with my family size. Your birthday is on Monday? Oh, Isabella. You do realize, Isabella, that I'm gonna have to do something really big, really special. I might have to embarrass you. Oh yeah, ghosts. I don't have any witches or zombies. Nobody's come out with those yet. But when they do. But I do have my ghost. I've got all of my cryptids back there, all my werewolves and yetis and whatnot. But yeah, I'll definitely show those off. I'll definitely show those off. Um, and actually, next week is Spooky Week here in the Hollow. So I will be doing a lot of spooky videos. It'll be all spooky videos all week. And then Halloween is like the ultimate spook video. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, yeah, be looking for those. I am excited. I am excited. Yetis, werewolves, Mothman, Twilight dragons, all the spooky dragons that I have. All the shadow creatures are gonna make an entrance from Elder Doors, so it's gonna be fun. Oh yeah. But yeah, Isabella, I'm definitely gonna have to do something special on Monday for your birthday, my dear girl. That's going to be fun. But all right, yeah, an hour and a half, not too bad, not too bad. Like I said, I will be back. Don't worry, I'm not going to embarrass you. Not too bad. I might. You never know. I might make no promises about these. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks everybody for being on. Man, tonight was another fantastic night for the channel. It's been a lot of fun. I hope to see you all back here on Monday at 7. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, a fantastic night. Wish me luck tomorrow. I have no idea what's going to happen, but the raptor and the spider. We'll see. So yeah, whatever you guys do, thank you. Whatever you guys do, tomorrow, Sunday, next week, whether it be work, school, collecting, YouTube, whatever. I hope you guys just have fun, because that is what this is all about, is just having fun and not worrying about the outside world. That's the big thing, is not worrying about the outside world, because you come in here, your worries just go away. And you're like, man, I just feel at home right now. So, I hope you guys have a great night. And as always, have fun out there. Love ya.